It's getting very interesting and very lively. Things are just falling apart. And I just hope you can still remember what I've been saying here. But as time goes by, the situation is only but going to worsen. We are getting some information that Farouk Kibet's club in Eldoret has been raided. We know Farouk Kibet is a staunch Ruto defender and one of the most powerful individuals in the government. You cannot see Ruto without passing through Kibet. His club in Eldoret has been raided. And we are also getting information that regarding Gachagwa's strong ally, Madira Member of Parliament, someone who has been defending Rigathi seriously, his home has also been burnt down. Earlier in the day, we saw Oscar Sudi's club in Eldoret, Timber OX, being raided. Now it's Farouk Kibet's club. We are going to dig deep into those in our subsequent videos. In this video right now, I want us to have a look at a statement sent to newsrooms by former President Uhuru Kenyatta. If you look at the statement, Uhuru seems to be giving a warning to Ruto. Will Ruto listen? Let's have a look at the statement. Statement by His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, CGS, fourth President of the Republic of Kenya. My fellow Kenyans, I come to you with a heavy heart, saddened by the loss of lives occasioned by the current situation prevailing in our country. It is the right of every Kenyan to protest as determined by the Constitution we all promulgated in 2010. It is also the duty of leaders to listen to those they lead. At this trying time for our country, I want to remind all leaders that they were elected by the people. Listening to the people is not a choice, but a mandate enshrined in the principles of our Constitution and in the very basis and philosophy of democracy. Leaders must know that power and authority they have is donated to them by the people. I therefore call for calm and for the leadership to show restraint and do the right thing by listening to the people and not to be antagonistic to them. Violence on the other side is not the answer. As your former president, I have felt the weight and the difficulty of leading Kenya. I therefore pray for wisdom and civility to be established and for peace and progress to belong to all of us as children of Kenya. Dear Kenyans, I stand with you and I ask our leadership to embrace dialogue and speak to the people and not at the people. I pray for peace and understanding on the part of each and every Kenyan and for all of us to remember that Kenya is bigger than one of us. There is nothing cast in stone that cannot be changed. God bless Kenya. His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, CGH, fourth President of the Republic of Kenya. Uhuru is saying this: I stand with Kenyans. I stand with you and I ask our leadership to embrace dialogue and to speak to the people and not at the people. I pray for peace and understanding on the part of each and every Kenyan And for all of us to remember that Kenya is bigger than any one of us. Kenya is bigger than any one of us. Those remarks are clearly meant for Ruto. But will Ruto listen? That's the big question. I want us to put all this into perspective for Kenyans to understand what Uhuru Kenyatta is trying to pass across. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's proceed. The remarks by Uhuru Kenyatta are meant for Ruto. Uhuru is just indirectly trying to tell Ruto to listen to what the demonstrators are saying. Uhuru is indirectly telling Ruto that the country is bigger than him. Having served as the president, he knows the weight of holding that seat of the presidency. It needs wisdom. Without wisdom, somebody can easily mess up. And I'm saying that because William Ruto has made some address a few hours ago and is branding the demonstrators Kama Wakora. Kenyans who are peacefully demonstrating are being branded Wakora. And we all know that those Kenyans have been very peaceful. The police are the ones who have been causing chaos. If the police was peaceful, then it could have not reached where it reached today. All those chaos are because of the police. And in our earlier video today morning, that's what I did explain even before the chaos broke. I did state that peace has got its limits. If you push the people to the wall, if you don't give them a way out, they'll be forced to fight back. The Kenyan police has pushed Kenyans to the wall and they are not giving Kenyans an exit option. So the people must just fight back. That's natural. If you look at these other countries where revolutions have happened, it just started the way we are seeing this one in Kenya. Ruto has now deployed KDF to help the Kenya police in containing the demonstrators. In Sri Lanka, and we did dissect that in details in our earlier video, the then president of Sri Lanka, when demonstrations broke out, the police could not contain the demonstrations, so the military was deployed on the people. That was in Sri Lanka. Eventually, the president flew. In fact, deploying the military will only harden the resolves of the people. So William Ruto should exercise wisdom. What Kenyans are asking of him is very simple. Let him not assent to that finance bill. If he assent to that finance bill, then that is clearly going to bring more and more problems. Kenyans are suffering everywhere, and even we are seeing in William Ruto's own backyard, in Eldoret, his own home county, demonstrations are happening there, and his close associates are under siege. All those should send a message to Ruto that Kenyans are not happy. You can't be a president where everybody is rebelling against you. Something is seriously wrong. As I conclude, it's a fact that the gods have conspired to destroy Ruto politically. So they have made him blind. He can't see what is happening. He can't see what is coming ahead. These demonstrations, these protests, In my honest opinion, if I was to give Ruto that advice, I'd only tell him to rethink, to go back to the drawing board. Kenyans are suffering. And the more he puts more taxes on them, they are just bound to rebel. Yes. Let me stop it there. In our next analysis, we are going to look at those incidences involving Rigathi Gachagwa's ally and Ruto's ally Faruk Kibet. Let's meet in our next analysis. For those watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. And to those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Thank you. God bless you.